All right. Well, hello and good evening. Today is Tuesday, September 2nd. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're in the month of October. You guys believe
September.
September? I see.
We're
I'm
living in the
already,
future.
I am already thinking. I saw that it's only like I forget how many weeks, like Fridays until Christmas. Like people are
Oh
all
yeah.
down to
Start,
Halloween.
start your shopping.
Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the things. But thank you so much for joining us. This will be recorded. We will put the replay on the Team Legacy YouTube channel. You can also find the link to that YouTube channel on the lvgopro.com website. That is our team website. So, for those of you who may be tuning in for the first time, my name is Holly, and my husband Brian and I are coming to you from Sarasota, Florida, where we made the move about 8 years ago because we just didn't want to participate in winter anymore from the great state of Ohio. And so here we are. And so we have been blessed to be a part of the LifeVantage family now for 13 incredible years. Beyond blessed with the options that this incredible opportunity have provided for us, as well as other members on our team. And so just truly just overjoyed. And so we have some announcements that we want to share with you this evening. So we want to make sure that you are plugging in. Continued education and training and staying connected is so vital, especially in this industry. Because let's be honest, most of us, you're not doing this full time, right? For you, you probably are doing this part time or just saw it as a way to maybe pay for your products. Or maybe you're just getting started and you have all these great goals and aspirations, but you're still kind of trying to figure it out and build your belief along the way. And so we want to share with you some of the events that are going to be taking place. Usually, at the beginning of the month, things get a little hectic. And then we have a brand new training also that we started out in the month as well. So, Brian, I don't know if you want to share on the screen the first slide that really talks about the different events that we have going on. So we have our team call tonight, the one that we're doing tonight. It's on the first Tuesday of every month, first Tuesday business day of every single month. And so it's at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time as it is today. So you can really just kind of set your calendars. Unless there's some sort of holiday, you can anticipate hearing from us. And then tonight, also following our call at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, is Dr. Skip and Jill Campbell's team call. So they are what you would call our upline. All right. So they are our upline. They are Team 212, and we are a part of their incredible organization. And so they also like to do, it's just a 15-minute like motivational jumpstart the month. They have special guests usually on there as well. So that's going to be tonight at 9 o'clock. The Zoom ID, feel free to take a screenshot of what's actually on the screen right now. For those of you who get the Amish newsletter, this information is included in the newsletter. And also, if you are in our team Facebook group, all these events are included in our on our events page. Okay, so that's going to follow tonight. Now, tomorrow the company has a monthly kickoff call. All right. It's usually the first business day of every month. Given the holiday, they pushed it out till tomorrow. And that's going to be at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central as well. Again, that is via Zoom. You can dial in to listen to that call. Again, if you are getting the newsletter, that information is also available to you. So the company monthly kickoff call, that's going to start tomorrow, 8 o'clock in the evening. And then also tomorrow night, for those that like to tune in, there is a Wellness Wednesday. And whether you realize it or not, there's a great group of ladies who have been doing this now for 2 years. And they do the Wellness Wednesday call. They have doctors and special guests, and every week there's a new topic. And they talk about the power of activation in a multitude of different scenarios. And so, again, we also email you guys about this. This is also included on our events page as well. So it's actually something you can invite customers to, prospects to. It's very educational and a great way to tune in and get informed, which is great. And then last but not least, as far as like trainings are going, we have our brand new series, Activate Academy. building momentum that sticks. And so we had our first Activate Academy episode last month in August, and it was a hit. People loved it. There was so much energy. Tara Wilson was also a guest speaker. And what we do during that is we break down the skills that are necessary in order for you to have success in your business. And so we break down each individual topic. And we dive down there. We've got some calls to actions. We talk about creating vision, what that looks like. And so our next one, episode 2, is going to be taking place on Saturday, September 20th. So Saturday, September 20th is going to be our next Activate Academy. So please make sure that you mark that on your calendar. Again, all of these events are also available on the events page in our Facebook group, okay? And we do also send emails out as reminders. So if you're not getting emails from us, please reach out, let us know so we can maybe kind of find out why that's happening, or maybe it's going to your junk box, whatever, but we want to make sure that that doesn't happen. And then last but not least, I just got a call actually from Velma Schwartz out of Indiana, and super excited for her. Her and her husband Ralph are actually doing a road show, an activation road show, if you want to call it that. And they are hitting 3 different locations in Kentucky throughout the month of September, as well as a location in Tennessee. So I was really excited about that. So on September 22nd, they're going to be in East Bernstead, Kentucky. On September 23rd, they're going to be in Annville, Kentucky. September 24th, they're going to be on Sunbright, Tennessee. And then on September 26th, they're going to be in Pembroke, Kentucky. Now, if, again, you are part of our Amish community, all of these meetings are going to be included in the newsletter. And since the first meeting doesn't start till September 22nd, you have plenty of time to get your hands on this information and start inviting customers, guests, prospects, current team members. It would just be wonderful for you guys all to be able to get together. All the meetings start at 6:30 p.m. local time, with the doors opening at 6 o'clock, okay? So a lot of exciting things that are happening leading into the Momentum Academy. Okay, so if you didn't already know, we have Momentum Academy. It is the last in-person event that the company is having in 2025. And the coolest part about this is that there's going to be a new product. That new product is going to be made available. So real quick, we've got two different giveaways for you. So the first one is we're going to be doing a weekly drawing here in the month of September, and we're going to be giving away free product of your choice. Yes, I said of your choice. But how do you get into the drawing? Well, you get into the drawing by being registered for Momentum Academy. So get registered. It's going to be in Dallas. I think it's what, October 23rd, Brian, through the 25th?
24th and 25th are the
25th,
sessions.
the session dates. Okay. So there's going to be working session dates. It's going to be an incredible time, tons of stories and recognition. And if you've been to an event, then you know. And if you haven't been to an event, then you need to get to an event. So you can go onto the website, or you can reach out to your upline, crossline, whoever, get the details on the Momentum Academy. The entire schedule is already available for the event. We can tell you exactly what is happening when. But again, a new product is going to be launched at that Momentum Academy. So you will be able to get your hands on it first. Now, because we have a new product, a little something fun that we usually like to do. When we have new Axios coming out, we usually ask you guys to give us guesses on the different Axio flavors. But this time, since we don't know what the new product is, we want you to give us your guesses. And for every individual guess that you give us, you will get an entry and a chance to win the brand new product. So we usually do give away a couple of the brand new products whenever they become available, and this is your opportunity to do that. So you're going to want to look for the email that's going to be going out this week. And there's also going to be a social media post in our team Facebook group. And if you're not getting emails and you're not in our Facebook group, all you have to do is call or text Brian or I, and obviously give us your name, give us your name and let us know what your guesses are for the brand new product. Now, for those of you that we'll get it almost every time, Brian. Like, what are some of the most common ones that people still like to throw out there? Toothpaste is one of them, and no, it's not toothpaste.
Oh,
The
oh, that
new
was my guess.
not toothpaste, right?
Yeah, not toothpaste.
Not a deodorant. It's not a toothpaste. Okay. But trust us when we say that it is a hot item, it is a trending item. It's something that you're going to be able to incorporate into your routines with the current activation products that we do have. Um, I'm really excited about it actually. So I don't really know what else to say without giving it away. And yes, Brian and I know what it is, but we're not going to tell you. We actually already got to try it. And we're not going to tell you. So would love to get your guesses. It's always fun. I always enjoy hearing what people come up with as far as their guesses on that. And um so yeah. And then I think that's all that I had. So we had two different giveaways. We have one giveaway that we're going to be doing weekly for free product for those that are registered for Momentum Academy. So please make sure that you get registered. If you have questions that need to be answered before making that decision, ask them. Okay. And then the second giveaway is going to be we need to get your guesses by I'm going to say Sunday, and I might extend that out, but Sunday, this coming Sunday, the September 7th, maybe push it into Monday. But I want to get those guesses sooner than later because I'm not 100% sure when the company might actually do their whisper campaigns, as they like to call them, and let the cat out of the bag before the actual event. And so I want to make sure everybody has a chance to get some guesses in.
Well,
Of
what
course,
if they do that this week?
I don't know that they're going to do that this week.
Yeah, me either, but I'm just saying.
I don't know. Gentry
If,
just, yeah, I've got no new updates from Gentry. So,
mm,
um,
it's got to be soon that they're going to start
it's
putting
it's
some
going to be
hints out
soon.
there.
It's definitely going to be soon. So, I know some folks had the opportunity to be able to earn the chance to get in the trial, the product trial, which starts this month, I
Yeah,
believe, for people.
yeah, I'd have to. I think so.
You have to, yeah. Yeah. So, so anyway, there's some exciting stuff coming. But yeah, so that's pretty much all that I have as far as there's again a lot of a great education and team calls and trainings and things for you to plug into. There's a lot of meetings that are going to be coming up. Um, if you want to do a Zoom, or if you would like Brian and I to host an opportunity Zoom for you, ask us. We would love to help you have something on the calendar for the month to be able to invite prospects to, invite your team to, for us to be able to share the business for you guys. So I think that's pretty much all I got as far as, I mean, that's a lot. We got a lot of fun stuff going on. We got giveaways, we got trainings, we got the new Activate Academy. Oh, I guess I'll kick it over to you, Brian.
All right. Yeah.
We're gonna keep it
Again,
short and sweet tonight, so
yeah, yeah. So I won't try not to get long-winded here, but I wanted to talk a little bit about leveraged income a little bit. It's something I think about often because I've learned to really, 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 really appreciate it. And it's something that I didn't know was even achievable before we found LifeVantage. I just thought you did what people told you, and that's, go to school, get a good job, work that job for, 30, 40 years, 40, 50 years, and then, retire on that. Um, and a lot of people do that, but most people can't. Statistics show that 95% of Americans cannot retire. They're just going to work until they die, or try to live off Social Security, which is dismal. I mean, I don't know if you know anybody who gets Social Security and what that check is, but my parents have been receiving, Social Security for numbers of years, and it's not a lot. It's not a lot to live on. So hopefully that's not your plan. And for people that make LifeVantage their plan, there's a lot of benefits to that. And one of the biggest ones that can have the biggest impact on your life and your lifestyle and your family's lifestyle is leverage income. So leverage is basically I think about a business owner because the business owners have leverage, right? And the reason business owners have leverage is they have employees that do most of the work. Okay, a business owner can't do all the work themselves and expect to have a business, especially a growing business or a large business. They need other people, they need leverage in that in terms of their employees who do most of the work so that they can manage the business with their time and to get the benefits of the leverage if it's a successful business out there. So, you need to really imagine what your life would look like if you had money coming in every single month from LifeVantage, which a lot of us do. A lot of us are doing this as a business. We're taking this, being a consultant seriously. It's not a hobby. It's a it's something you dedicate yourself to and to building. And once you build it up to a point, you're earning leverage income, right? Because basically customers go on our products, they go on subscription, and if they're smart, they're going to take those products every day of the rest of their life, right? If they truly understand the benefits of these products, you're going to take them every day of the rest of their life. So imagine for each of those customers and each of those consultants that you bring into your organization that you're going to get a little bit of money paid to you every single month. Okay. And let's say that again, if they're smart, right, they're going to do that the rest of their life. And so that money is going to come in every single month for the rest of your life. Now, that adds up. The bigger your organization, okay, the more dollars that are coming in every single month. And I want you to think about that a little bit because it's truly, truly powerful. Let me see if I can share my screen real quick. Okay, come on, share. Oh, here it goes. All right, I'm going to share the what's called the earnings disclosure statement. Um, oh, here it is. Can you see that, Holly? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. So I like to I stared at this quite a bit when I first started, and just trying to understand where I wanted to be, kind of set some goals in this. And I have highlighted the managing consultant too, and their average monthly commission is about $3,400 a month. How much money do you think you would need in the bank earning interest? And the highest interest you can get right now from a bank, I looked it up today, is about 4%. And that's if you have a high dollar deposit. You can get 4% on that. There's a few banks out there offering that right now. So how much money would you need to put in the bank to get $3,400 a month in interest? Okay, the answer is $1 million. $1 million. So getting $3,400 every single month is the equivalent of having $1 million in the bank making 4% interest. That's huge. I don't know how many of you have $1 million in the bank. Um, and if you do, if you're getting 4% interest on that, but that's the equivalent of a managing consultant two's average monthly commissions. I want that to sink in a little bit because that's important. I mean, that's the equivalent of $1 million. And if you look at managing consultant three, it's almost double that. So that's almost $2 million in the bank for a managing consultant three. Okay, that's a lot of money to have in the bank, living off the interest of that $6,700 a month. Um, but what's easier? I'm going to ask you this question: what's easier, getting $2 million to put in the bank, or achieving managing consultant three? I will tell you, it's managing consultant three. Okay, I've done it both ways, and I'll tell you, hands down, managing consultant three is the easiest way to get a couple $1 million into the bank. Okay. The other ways can take a lot more time, a lot more luck, a lot more skill than most people have. And so with our system, everybody's using the same system. It doesn't matter your age, your race, your background, your education level. It doesn't matter. You just plug in the same system and you go to work and you just do that over and over again, and you'll find success. It's a game of numbers. And yeah, if I were to start over again, instead of trying to earn it the old-fashioned way, and people that tell you to go out there, go to school, get a good job, and try to save some money, um, that's much, much harder than achieving managing consultant three in this company. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's a lot easier than the alternative. So I want you to pull up this document. If you haven't, print it out, have it on your desk, look at it because it really helps with goal setting and it really helps put numbers. And the more you stare at this and understand where you're going, I think the more motivated you are going to be to pick up the phone and make those phone calls so that you can get from one rank to the next, to the next, to the next, and so on. Okay. Um, and so in the beginning, I looked at this, I looked at our comp plan, I stared at it almost every day to understand what I needed to do to get to that next level because I knew where I was going. And I invite you to do the same thing, and take a look at that and know where you're going. And if you know where you're going, then guess what? You can help other people get to where they want to go. Okay? They're not going to follow you if you don't know where you're going. They will follow you if you know where you're going. A lot of people are out there just looking for someone who's got it figured out, who knows where they're going, and they want to hitch their wagon to you. Okay. So that's kind of what we did in the beginning. And it's been 13 years in this business, 13 and a half almost. And for the past 10 plus years, it's been a real nice income, recurring leveraged income coming in for that. And I'm forever grateful. I'm appreciative every single day that LifeVantage found us and that we saw the vision and then we did the work and still doing the work, by the way, because we're not done yet. And we're trying to find those people that want something different, that don't want the 40-50 plan of working 40 to 50 hours a week for 40 to 50 years of their life and then probably not being able to retire anyway. So I hope that inspires you a little bit into understanding what we have to offer people. Because think about all the people out there right now and what they're looking for. Do you think, I'm going to ask you a couple questions before I wrap up. Do you think health and wellness is a growing trend or a shrinking trend? It's absolutely growing. It's growing at phenomenal speed. And there's thousands of supplement companies out there. There's only one activation company. What do you think people are going to spend their money on if they understand what we have and how it's different from everybody else? Okay. Do you think that working from home, having flexible hours, do you think that's a growing trend or a shrinking trend right now? Do you think people want to work in offices or do you think they want to work from home and be in charge of their own schedule? Absolutely, that's a growing trend. It has been for years, not just because of COVID. It it's just having a better work-life balance. People don't want to be stuck in an office. They want to be home raising their kids. They want to be living their life, not stuck in a cubicle somewhere. So that's a growing trend. So we have something for that too, right? We have an opportunity for them to achieve this by building a business that earns leveraged income. Spend 2 to 5 years working really hard, building it up, and then decide where you go from there. Because if you're following the system and you're going through the numbers, you're going to be at one of those mid to high levels in that earnings claim statement. It's hard not to do that. If you actually work the system for that long, consistently, I dare you to prove me wrong. I dare you to prove me wrong because I know I'm right. So, folks, just want to share that. Again, I hope that inspires you out there, inspires someone out there to really take this to heart and put the effort that's required because we're here to help you see the vision and walk the walk with you, show you how it's done, teach you everything we know to get there because we've done it. Not done yet, but we've done it. And we can help you do it too if that's your goal. So, Holly, that's all I got for tonight. So any final words before we wrap up? You're on mute.
I know, I made sure I was trying to, I didn't want to make interrupt or anything with that. So, I don't have anything else. Like I said, I know we're gonna keep this pretty short and sweet. I guess we'll give it 10 seconds. And if you have a question or a comment, that you would like to add or ask, then please feel free to take yourself off of mute. Hopefully you know how to do that via Zoom by clicking on the little audio button, or if you're on your phone, I believe it's what, *6, Brian? What is it to take
Star
it?
six. Yep.
*6. You can take yourself off of mute. So we'll give it about 10 seconds. See if anybody, I do see
Hey, this
one.
is Velma.
Hey,
There you go.
Velma.
Yes. Hey, so Karen and I have both tried several times to get on Skip and Jill's call, like at 9, and it always says that it's not a call or it doesn't let us in or something. And so I don't know, is the call-in, dial-in number not right, or what are we doing wrong?
So the meeting ID is 923 7680 4798. The
Okay.
passcode, if you're dialing in, is 58. It's LV. So
Yeah.
six initials LV for Life Vantage. Should be
So
50.
from the time that I tried it, it didn't even ask for a password.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure was that for Karen or not, but yeah, she always tells me that she can't get in.
Oh,
So
sorry
I'm not
about
sure.
that. Yeah, I don't.
No, that's, I mean, I
Yeah,
thought I'll
that's
ask, see if we can
yeah,
figure it out.
yeah. And then the dial-in number can be the same for ours, right, Brian? Like it shouldn't,
Yeah, it shouldn't matter. Uh,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it shouldn't matter what dial-in number.
because they've been
But
using Sarah. There's like two different ones I think I usually give you guys as an option to dial in. Do, 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 do,
here
do.
you have 669-444-9171.
Yeah, that's the one I used for
Okay.
this.
Okay, right. And that same, so the Zooms use a lot of the same numbers.
Right,
It's just the like the ID number and the Zoom ID and the password can be different. So
right.
if it doesn't ask for a password, that's great. But that's like I'm literally looking at what they have sent us today for tonight's call at 9. And that's
Mm-hmm.
is the 923-7680-4798 is the ID
Yeah,
number.
the meeting ID number.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Velma, write this number down as just an alternative call-in number if that one doesn't work.
Okay.
253-215-8782.
Yeah, that's an option too.
Got it.
So try that one as
Okay.
well. Just an alternative in case it is the dial-in number.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll try that.
Okay. Yeah,
Awesome.
it should work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Well, thanks for the information that you shared tonight. I jumped on later, so I didn't catch everything, but I wish I would have. Sounded very interesting.
Sorry,
Uh,
we shared a lot of the meetings and stuff that you were doing too, but that's all going to be in the newsletter. So,
okay. Hmm?
and then there was
Good.
one other number. It looks like they took themselves off mute.
I was just going to say, great call. Lots of excitement. Thank you, Ryan Holly.
Oh, absolutely, Pay
Appreciate it. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys hopping on. Again, the replays will be available in their usual spots. And have yourself a great night. We'll
Thank you.
be on the Campbell call. All
Yep,
right.
thanks. Good night.
Bye-bye.